So I decided to do Sue's 90-day challenge. Initially because I wanted to lose weight. I'd noticed I put on a lot of weight over the last year, due to stress. Obviously, there was the pandemic, and I think a lot of us were comfort eating during that time. I noticed that I was, and that I probably have been for quite a long time, but it was just highlighted more for me during the pandemic. So the first time that I started to see results in the program was actually within the first couple of weeks. So I had noticed that my food cravings were being reduced. So even just that small adjustment was making a massive difference to my energy levels, to my skin. People were saying that they'd noticed my skin quality was getting better in the first couple of weeks. I wasn't having as many headaches as I maybe had before. I wasn't as tired as I was. Felt that it was quite easy to follow the program because of the structure. So it was broken down into weeks, which meant that you were really only focused on those 7 days. It wasn't a focus on the 90 days. So that felt much more manageable. And having the check in twice a week as well was really good. So for me, I think that was the biggest thing that really helped me through the course, was having that group support, and knowing that you were never really alone with it. So my top three successes, and it was really hard to pick just three because there was so many, was that first of all, I got a deeper understanding of my eating habits and my dialogue around food, and therefore really felt that I've got more freedom now with my food choices. I went beyond my target weight during the challenge, which was amazing because a lot of the time in other programs, I would have a target weight and I might almost get to it or not get to it at all. So to go beyond that target weight was a real big success for me. There were so many things that were life changing about this course, things that maybe I didn't notice, but other people noticed. So, having better skin, having more energy, not having that afternoon nap that I would always have, those energy slumps in the afternoon. And one that I would really like to mention is, for somebody, I've always had really, really painful periods. And during this process, that actually was reduced significantly. So my mood levels through the month were actually increased as well, which is something I never thought would happen. So I tried two other health programs before, that I can remember. The first one was a shake diet, that I would have two shakes as meal replacements and then have one meal at the end of the day. And that I felt gave me some of the benefits that I had on this course. But what I noticed with that was, as soon as I stopped that health program, I just went straight back to eating the way I'd normally eat, and the weight came back on. So for me, that wasn't a sustainable choice, whereas I feel that this program has been. And I'm excited actually about eating, and how I can adjust my eating now going forward. The other one I tried was a keto diet, which there are some elements of in this course. But again, I didn't have that support through that process that I had on this course, which meant that I didn't really stick to it as well as I did during this course. What's been different for me now after this experience is that I now am much more conscious about the contents of my food. So I might eat food that isn't necessarily a healthy choice for me, but I am conscious of what's in it, and also won't eat as much of it as I used to eat. but I also might choose not to eat certain foods, which actually is something that I never thought I would say. What I like to say to anyone that is considering doing this course is just to do it. Just choose yourself. I think that this has really, really been worth the investment in both time and money. Again, investing in yourself is the best thing that you can do for you and the people around you. Moving forward in life and in whatever it is that you want to do, this can only be a good thing.